Good evening, I'm Cindy Sexton.
And I'm David Carroll. The Marion County Sheriff's Office is rallying around one of their own who was accidentally shot last month by a fellow detective.
Detective Mary Beth Ralston was shot in the leg by an AR-15. Another detective was working to unload it at the time, and now that detective is leading the charge, supporting Ralston, while the TBI continues its investigation. Our Claudia Coco joins us in the studio now with an update. Claudia.
Marion County Sheriff Bo Burnett says Detective Ralston is doing well. He visited her on Sunday, and her resilient spirit will help get her through the next few months. Marion County Detective Mary Beth Ralston was accidentally shot in the leg by her coworker with an AR-15 just weeks ago. Today, she is recovering in a rehab facility.
She will be there probably a couple weeks. Okay. She can't put any weight on the leg. They're training her how to do things on her own.
Sheriff Bo Burnett says Detective Ralston has a shattered femur and cannot put any weight on her leg for the next couple of months. He says she's mentally tough after more than 20 years on the force. She
worked child abuse, sexual abuse cases. Like I said before, those are hard cases to work, but she did a great job. I tell people when she got after somebody, she put them in prison.
And that tenacious attitude is helping in her recovery. Burnett says his department is doing what they can to support Ralston emotionally and financially.
A lot of the officers have second jobs, and now she can't do anything. The officers are going down more in her yard. We built her a wheelchair ramp.
The person leading the charge is the officer who was holding the gun that went off.
Actually, going and seeing her, and he's the one that's got these projects together to mow her yard and stuff. That's his therapy.
Sheriff Burnett is still not naming that detective, but says Ralston has forgiven him.
She's told him no uncertain terms she has no ill will towards him and doesn't want anything done to him. It's just an accident.
A detective was unloading his gun when it went off, striking Ralston. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation is still investigating and will share what they find with the district attorney, who will then decide if any charges should be filed. The detective remains on leave. Burnett says this was an accident. Live in the studio, Claudia Coco, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Claudia.